Welcome back to another episode of Big John's Cooking. Today we're doing a key lime pie. Stick around. Alright, these are all my ingredients. We're going to be using some lime, condensed sweet milk, and I got 4 eggs which we're going to get the yolks off of, and we're going to start off with the zest of a lime, just one. Just want to get as much of the lime flavor as we can. This recipe actually calls for key limes, but I don't have access to that, being the label is still on this. We're going to do a couple just so we can get as much of the flavor as we possibly can. Just the green, try not to get none of the white. Alright, that should do it. Alright, gonna juice these bad boys. And what I did, well, I think we got a terrible knife here. Trying to cut myself. I took these and put them in the microwave for 30 seconds just to soften them up a bit, and rolled them out on the table so you can get more juice out of them, because typically when you squeeze a lime you don't get a whole lot of juice. This way you do. Alrighty. I'm looking for about a half a cup. And I think I'm gonna get that plus some. We're gonna have a little more of the condensed milk than we actually need to, so a little extra lime ain't gonna hurt. This calls for 2.5 cups for the recipe, and I got a little bit more than that. 20 ounces is 2.5 cups. So we got that. Alright, next up will be the eggs. And like I said, we're going with just the yolks. See if I can do this. And we're going with 4. You can use whole eggs if you want to, just a couple. But I've seen recipes with both. I've seen people working the yolks out with their hands. Not trying to do that either. It's a simple task. Don't need, didn't know, gookie. Simple exchange. Now, somebody can have a egg white omelet. Set this to the side. We'll add our condensed milk. Hold up a second here. Okay, sorry about that. That's a prime example of what you don't want your sweet condensed milk to look like. That had already turned into caramel, which was no good. Should always be a good pale color as this is. All right. Scrape this on out. Wonderful. Get this other can. Excellent. Switch over to our whisk. Put this in the sink. Add our lemon juice. And we're just going to whisk this all together. Nice smooth consistency. You got a rough idea of what I'm going for. Let me continue doing this and I'll bring you back. Alright, so to give us a little bit of green color here, we're going to add in just a drop of some food coloring green. Perfect. Give us that key lime look. You don't want to go overboard with this. Alrighty. We got a pecan crust here. As my wife said, bougie crust. Instead of going with just a regular graham cracker, wanted something a little different. Now you can make your own homemade crust. That is not the program for me this year. Not trying to work that hard. So, we're just going to pour this in. Just like that. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to sit this in a preheated 350 degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes just to get rid of the raw egg and to let it set. We'll bring you back in a couple minutes. Alright, oven's heated. Set it in on the medium rack. Set the timer. 20 minutes. We'll come back and check on it.